I am. I told the biggest lie of my adult life recently, and I'm telling you this by way of a parable of the complex moral times that we live in. The back broke off my mobile phone, so I took it back to the shop where the shop where I bought it. I won't say the name because I think it's potentially litigational as we're recording this. But it's quite close to here, towards the canal. If say in years to come, this becomes like a massive cult hit, this album, and there was like a walking tour around Dublin of all the places that I mention on it. Well, it's the one on the left, just after this bar. And I took it back and I went, here, the back's broken off my phone. Can you send it off, get it fixed or whatever? If it takes a week or two, that's fine. And the guy did that. He went, now. Mobile phone insurance that you have only covers certain sorts of damage. Like if it gets hit by lightning or crushed by badgers. But then he went like this. He went, now, if it had been stolen, then we might be able to do something. But because it's broken, it's not stolen. Like that. And in a way, this is what I've always liked most about Ireland. The way that certain people have never fully embraced the idea of capitalism. It's like, you know, when you're in the Levi's store and the assistant comes over and he goes, yeah, they look pretty good on you, but you'd be a spa to get them here. Get them in Denim Zone, they're half price. I went, of course I should have said, this is morally reprehensible. But instead I went, oh, really? And he got a form off the shelf behind him and he put it down in front of me and he went, very sorry to hear about the disappearance of your computer. The disappearance of your mobile phone. Now, at this point, I was very nervous because anyone who's ever had their mobile phone stolen or pretended to have it stolen will know that you have to get the form stamped by the cops. And I've been in a police station twice ever in my life. Once to get a driving license application was successful. You would know that from the first song. Thank you. The other time was on a school trip, the finest school trip of my 13 years of primary and secondary education. 30 of us were met outside Irishtown Garda Station on a cold Tuesday morning by the most gung-ho Robert De Niro cop in the Irish police force, who gave us this ridiculous speech about some of you may decide to dedicate your lives to fighting crime, to keeping scum off the city streets. You want to see the work we do? You want to see the way we do it? Yeah. Step inside. And we go inside just in time to see 6 police officers gathered round a tin of USA assortment biscuits. I mean, I think there are certain lies that you're allowed to tell in this. I think there's certain lies that no one really minds. I think you're allowed to lie in job interviews. I think that's fine. When the person goes, you know, do you have any experience of working in a religious affairs bookshop? And you go, oh yeah. For a while in the early 80s, I was Pope. I think you're allowed to lie, say, if you're with people you don't really know that well and, you know, one of your killer anecdotes is kind of dying on its ass. You're allowed to just jazz up the ending a little bit. No one really minds. That awkward situation where, like, you're... and then, when I discovered how to turn off the baby alarm, it was switched up so loud that the neighbours came in to complain about the noise. And the neighbour who came in was Maurice Gibb. Maurice Gibb, but he's the BG that died. Yeah. But you said this was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Different Maurice Gibb. Shit happens. I think the time when most people lie, though, is, well, I guess in the first few minutes of any fledgling potential relationship in a nightclub or a pub scenario. Flirting, or as it's also known, lying. And this is a song about lying, and it's I guess, written